Bernard was what, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused. He looks fit.
Leaked sparring footage from Manny Pacquiao's 2025 training camp has surfaced online, capturing the boxing legend preparing for his upcoming fight against Mario Barrios.
Yan ang yan ang pag-aaral mo sa kanya, yung ganyan mo yan. Yan ang hindi nakukuha nila.
At 46 years old, Pacquiao looks sharp and determined in the ring, showing flashes of his trademark speed and footwork as he trains intensely for his comeback. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is back and looking sharp. Iconic announcer Michael Buffer called it epic and said it's not unusual for legends to return. He added that miracles can happen and wished Manny well and praised his focus and form in training. Pacquiao's comeback has fans and experts buzzing. In the world of elite athletes, very few names command the respect that Manny Pacquiao does. Justin Fortune, a long-time member of Pacquiao's inner circle, has seen firsthand what separates him from the rest.
Okay, how's it going?
All right, good. Everything's good.
All right, so
weekend.
for a long time we talked about Manny Pacquiao coming back, Justin. For a long time we talked about him fighting. Now it's real, it's happening. Him and Mario Barrios, break it down.
Yeah, Barrios is champion, so it's a good fight.
WBC champion.
You know, don't count Pacquiao. Everyone's counting Pacquiao out because of his age. It's like a bunch of haters, man. He still has tons of power, tons of speed, and a shitload of experience.
If Manny wins, would it shock you or no?
No.
But it would shock the whole world.
It would shock the world, but he wins at his age, yeah, I mean, but it's not, listen, he's 45, 46.
Are you leaving jail?
45, 46, but he's not. He's always active. So he's always staying active. He's always doing something. Mostly playing basketball, some sort of sport, something cardio. So no, not really.
When Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, he said, "I'm not surprised." So Manny could say that after he beats Barrios, that he wasn't surprised that he's supposed to win.
Well, what they, well, you know, Diaz beat. I mean, different Diaz. You know, I like Diaz.
He's funny.
He fucking will fight.
Yeah, fight anyone, anywhere,
anytime. Fight anybody. So, no, it's just it's a fight. No, it'd be, you know, for him to win that at 45, 46, yeah, it's a big thing. But then, you know, he didn't take any damage. Foreman came back, won titles in his 40s and stuff. I know the heavyweights, it's a bit different, but
stayed in shape the 4 years he didn't fight.
Drawing a parallel to basketball legend, Michael Jordan isn't just an empty compliment. It reflects the idea of sustained brilliance and mental fortitude that only a handful possess. Fortune made it clear that Pacquiao's continued ability to perform isn't by accident. It's the result of relentless training and a refusal to give in to time. His mentality is one of constant preparation and drive. The same qualities that kept Jordan competitive deep into his career.
Ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. You know, as we increase the rounds, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But you know, he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the training, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
Yeah,
good energy.
More people than I thought, but you know.
This is light.
This guy here, I got trained with this guy.
This is light.
I've trying like weeks now. He keeps bugging me out his fucking jacket. Give me a job.
Come on, babe.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries, 10,
Yeah.
12, 15 punches in a combo. That's
Yeah.
looking incredible.
Listen, I know he missed and bags got punched back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that he hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
When video clips of Pacquiao training surfaced unexpectedly, the internet exploded with reactions. At 46, most athletes have long hung up their gear, but Pacquiao is defying expectations. His quick movements, balanced footwork, and accurate punches made many question whether time had truly slowed him down at all.
We're left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. I look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao is not going to have zero legs, man style, but I don't think he's going to be at danger to risk his health or anything like that, especially against a Mario Barrios, because Pacquiao knows how to fight. Whenever you know how to fight, you know how to survive. You know how to slow things down. You know how to not take risks. Pacquiao only got knocked out 3 times in 72 fights. 2 of those were in the 90s, before you and I even knew him. And 1 time against Marquez, it was a 1-punch knockout. Those really don't take away from your career and your longevity. It was 1-punch knockouts. It's the beatdowns over a long period of time, for 10, 12, 11, 11 rounds. Those are the ones that catch up to you. Those are the ones that actually slow you down and are detrimental to your health. 1-punch knockouts, you can get past those. Early knockouts that are way back in the rearview mirror, you can forget those. Pacquiao's going to be just fine against Mario Barrios.
While some were skeptical about his return, the footage speaks louder than speculation. His longtime coach expressed complete confidence in his ability to beat Barrios, saying his form and conditioning are stronger than most fighters in their 20s. No, he hasn't missed a beat. Seeing a former champion move with such precision and energy after years away from high-level competition is almost unheard of. Pacquiao's hand speed remains lightning fast, and his movement across the canvas suggests he hasn't lost his edge. Boxing insiders Chris Manx and Sergio Mora were quick to react to Pacquiao's return with pointed analysis. Mora specifically emphasized the rare durability of footwork among disciplined fighters. Unlike speed in the hands, which often fades quickly, foot speed and ring awareness tend to stick with fighters who never stopped moving. In Pacquiao's case, his rhythm and ring IQ haven't eroded.
Any fighter doing incredible stuff, I will bet that Manny Pacquiao will be the guy. And that's why he's one of the GOATs of the sport of boxing, or probably the GOAT, arguably. All right? Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios. Now, Mario Barrios is good. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to, devalue Mario Barrios, but Manny Pacquiao is just a special fighter, special human being, a freak of nature. All right? I do, and like I said in the beginning, if these guys could do it, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it. He lives a wholesome life. He lives a sober life. He doesn't party around and stuff like that unless he's with the wife. He's a family man. He's a God-fearing man. And look, just like George Foreman was a God-fearing man who was living a clean life and stuff like that. I believe that Manny Pacquiao, with the power of Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? With the power of Christ, I believe that Manny Pacquiao could do it all if he puts his mind to it. He works hard. He's focused on it. And I think that Manny Pacquiao is that. And also, I believe why Manny Pacquiao could beat Mario Barrios this fall. Of course, that's the report that they're saying. That Manny Pacquiao is going to be back in the fall. ESPN broke the news. Mike Coppinger and Sean Gibbons already has reported to ESPN as well. And Manny Pacquiao has spoken as well. I think that Manny Pacquiao never got demoralized again. He never got demoralized when versus Ugas. And I just think that now he could focus just in boxing, because in the last several fights that Manny Pacquiao did have, he was 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because of course he was running for senator. He was in the Senate seat. He was playing government. You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of just as much he had a responsibility to prepare for a boxing match. He had a lot of responsibility for his country. So of course there was a lot. He had a lot in his on his hands on the table. But now, for the first time in a long time, Manny Pacquiao just focus on boxing. And if Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, if a dangerous man like Manny Pacquiao is going to focus on boxing, woo! Manny Pacquiao is going to go on the tear. He's going to go on the tear. And I don't think that Mario Barrios got the power to keep off Manny.
Manx noted that this isn't a casual training video meant to stir nostalgia. It's a window into a serious fight camp. What makes Pacquiao's effort stand out is how structured and intense it appears. Joe Rogan's reaction to the sparring footage was a mix of awe and disbelief. A longtime follower of combat sports, Rogan has seen countless comebacks, but few with the form and sharpness that Pacquiao has displayed. He pointed to Pacquiao's prior triumph over Keith Thurman,